Hello and welcome, my little goblins, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to be playing some more Valheim, and we have quite a bit planned, so let's just get right to it. Okay, so now we are at Hildir's little area slash our spawn area. No, it's not even spawn, but one of our bases over by Hildir. And this is where I was saying that leads to the plains biome area that we got all the tar from. But that brings me to, I took the extra time, which was fucking forever, to go ahead and get this flattened out and made into a pathway. Which actually brings me to one little quick thing, because it's raining right now, and I know that doesn't really affect anything typically, but that is going to fuck up the little bridge that I have over here that I neglected to put a roof on. And of course, I mean, I'm just picking up wood because it's there and in my way. We do plan on going ahead and, like you guys saw with the underbit on the little river, we're planning on going ahead and paving this out. Now this is what I was talking about, that I need to make a little roof thing on really quick. Not at this very moment, but I do need to make a little roof thing here. This is fine because this is an actual roof bit, but we use it as stairs, but then all the way through here as well, so that this doesn't continue to take water damage and then we don't have a bridge. But we can take our carts to and back and forth through this so long, and up, no problem, so long as the cart isn't overly full. You can get up this no problem. But path even continues further down this way, so as you can see, I was putting in the work, and then we got a blue hairy man's right there. You know, it's great. Anyhow, continues even further down this way, because you got to remember, you know, that. Did you just see that? That Lox was walking on water.
It's a magic Lox.
No, not that one. The other one.
Oh, the other one?
That one back there.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
You were walking on water?
He was walking on the water.
Well, we should put him back in the water. In the water he goes.
We stop! Animal cruelty!
Hey. He likes it.
He does not! Anywho. So now we're in the plains. I had made that path all the way from Hildir's all the way to here. So I made a path that went to a completely different biome, so you can imagine how long that actually took, for one, in real time as well as in game time.
It takes a long
I know that I had briefly shown you guys that we had some Loxes, but this area was really, really bad for the wife, and that they were, like, originally, I think they were, like, right over here, actually, somewhere.
Yeah.
But we decided that we will have Loxes in the future, but right now we just need to find, like, we're just gonna keep focused on getting ourselves situated, and then when we have a proper spot to be able to put them, that, one, they're not gonna be, like, halfway across the map, and more easily accessible, and not cause as much lag, hopefully, and actually have a thought out pen rather than a hastily thrown together one where
that's way too small for
that's way too small for them. So a couple different things that went into why that is no longer here.
This is our tar hole. And there's only a couple of ways to collect tar, and that is by making a hole. And as you can see, we have already been working on hole. So we are slowly draining this tar pit down here.
I'm gonna take a bunch of health food and stuff really quick.
That's probably a good idea.
What the fuckity fuck?
Please do not hit anything.
I didn't hit anything. The floor ate me.
The floor ate you, huh?
I will show you in the recording. Out of nowhere, I was in there eating my shit, and then she just started, like, the ground started eating her.
Okay, So people say that this is supposed to be a long trench, and I know that this probably isn't very long, but it is actually very deep, which is another requirement that is needed to drain out this tar puddle. And that's what we're doing, is we're draining it out. We're gonna make a hole right where Zulu is standing that goes all the way back to the tar pit here in a little bit. And we're gonna drain that tar out as best we can, and we're gonna get some of the tar that's in that stupid puddle.
Okay. So, while we do that, because I imagine I tend to, while we're doing this stuff, get really quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and be right back with you guys. Well, vocally at least, I'll be right back with you guys. So there's gonna be a little, like, speed up montage right about here-ish. So, enjoy! Alrighty, we have returned from the plains and grabbing all of the tar that I know that I'm gonna need to make all the pretties that I would like to go ahead and put in this lovely building behind us. So that's actually what we're going to be doing for this little portion of the video here. I'm going to be putting up kinds of little pretties, especially stuff that we haven't actually been able to put out yet because we just haven't really had the proper spot to do so, or at least a spot that I've wanted to, or my wife has wanted to actually use these materials. And I say that like that, even though I'm the one that does most of the decoration. So yes, I haven't had a spot that I wanted to put it in until now. So I'm going to be going ahead and looking our way into the building, and then we're going to go through a nice little montage of me putting down some pretties. Alrighty, so we are back from our break. Wifey had to go to work, and then I ended up taking care of some stuff on, my end and whatnot. But what we're going to be doing is finishing up our lighthouse that we were working on, and I'm going to be showing you the few things that did get taken care of off camera. They were things that my wife did. Since she plays on the Xbox, it's a little bit more on the difficult side to actually get her POV on things because of the fact that the Xbox tends to be, like, the footage in itself tends to be a little bit laggy. And so that is why I'll be showing you what she did off camera. So that brings me to the fact that I'm going to bring you down to the docks. Yes, we make a lot of docks.
I like docks.
Well, there's a lot of times that we need to transport things and or, ourselves by water. This got expanded, the little railing that you guys saw me put in earlier. And then we have this nice, pretty decent sized dock area, and I imagine we'll have like maybe one more boat or so there. But as of right now, we've got that one, and I think that my wife did pretty darn good on it.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. The other side is not as completed, and the curved part has been difficult, but persevere.
Yes.
So we be stubborn.
Curving things in this game is definitely difficult. I've found that with the process that I've been going through to make this lighthouse as it is, because I mean it's a circle, it's a whole circle as it is. So I mean it took a second to get everything actually in line. I mean you already know that. You had to actually help me with it because I was having issues with it.
I only helped a couple of times.
I mean that's besides the point,
though. It was just verbal instruction.
I mean,
you haven't done a lot of the building in this game, and this is the first time you're actually playing it, so it kind of makes sense that you'd want some help. I've spent, since 2019 playing this game. You remember when I first bought this game?
I mean, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. I'm just sitting here and saying that, making circular shapes in this game is difficult.
It is hard.
It's doable, but it's definitely takes time and patience. Alright, so with that in mind, there's a couple of other things. You guys already saw all that, like the table and the chairs and all that on footage earlier. But let's run through the forge here because we did go ahead and upgrade our staircase. And so, since we have that tar stuff now, we were able to go ahead and get this darker roof bit, which you guys already know. We use the roof bits for our stairs because we can transport carts to wherever we need to. Now, I do personally prefer the darker wood in general, so this is probably my favorite roof bit. And then we also changed out the railings to the fancy tarred, dark wood stuff. Alright.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to glitch into you.
Yeah, it just happens. It just happens. I don't even really think about it at this point. It happens so much. Okay, besides that, I am going to go ahead and show you the inside really quick because I had just kind of been circling around the outside. Now, I did put this iron gate, and that's because of the fact that the door that I actually wanted to originally put with it is this dark wood gate, but look how big that is. It covers the arch, and I am a little bit partial to the arch. That's one of the things that I wanted specifically. I really liked it in the build that we had for our farmhouse, and so I wanted to include that here as well. But we have the iron gate, and it does just fine. Now the stairs are really smooth, which is really nice because when you go through the NPC not houses, but the rumbles of and stuff that you find around, and they have the rinky-dinky stairs that make you, I don't know, I don't like that. It's like you hop the entire way up, and nah, I'm good. Don't want to deal with that. Alright, so here is where we actually did end up leaving off before we took our break. And from here, we're going to be putting about 3 to 4 more layers in before we go ahead and put the big bonfire in here, which hopefully then will put off enough light that it will light up this whole area down here without us having to worry about really putting anything extra down here for light, as well as I hope it's actually visible from out in the water.
Oh, I could see the last bonfire that you had here all the way out by almost the other island. You can see the fire before you see the houses.
Okay. Well, then that means that the lighthouse, once it gets completed, will do what it's supposed to do. With that in mind, it's going to take some time to go ahead and get all the layers in just right because it's a circle. And the mechanics say, no, 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 no. You cannot do that. What do you mean you want to do that? Lies!
Circle!
And so we're going to be going ahead and putting that montage in, which is going to be starting now. So now it's actually daytime, and I can actually see, and you guys can see. I put down this little tester wall of glass because I'm being extra, and I want to put windows. So what we're going to do first, I didn't realize how close my hammer was to death, so we're gonna go repair my hammer really quick. And then we're gonna put up the walls. Yes.
You're so cute.
Now, we may or may not have enough of these crystals to make all of the glass. We're just gonna have to see what we can get put in. And if we can't finish all of the windows this episode, I will go ahead and do some dungeoning and get crystals, because we're gonna have to go up to the mountain biome for that. And, yeah, it would be great. It would be fun. It would be fun for the whole family.
Does that mean I'm gonna have to go with you?
I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you're honest then.
Yeah.
Oh, when you get done with that, did you happen to want to show them what it looks like on the outside? It's really pretty.
I mean, it can. Hold on. It's being funky. It says, bitch, I'm not gonna go there. I don't wanna.
Glass is really finicky. You have to have it really well supported, otherwise it hates you.
It says, I don't wanna. I'm not gonna make me. But yeah, as you guys can see though, it is 4 pieces per. So it is a little bit pricey. But like, that's what we got going on so far. So far we've been able to do 3, but we do have quite a few windows. Let's see what we actually have left here. We have a full stack and then 2, so we'll be able to maybe make a couple more windows, and then I'm gonna have to call the windows quits for right now because we're gonna need to go get more crystals. But you guys will get the idea of what I'm planning on, you know, finishing up after I go do my little bit of dungeoning. Let's get the rest of those window pieces put in really quick. Oh wait. That one might be a bit off. That one is off. I don't know if I'm gonna get that back.
It should still give you the resources back.
It doesn't give back the, whatever it was earlier on in the season.
Oh, yeah, when we make fires and stuff, we don't really get the wood back. That's totally fair. Oh no, you might get it back.
Oh, I was talking about, it took my brain a second to even remember what I was complaining about. The resin from the torches and stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
But, as the wife was saying, I definitely will take you guys out here in a second once I get the pieces that I can get made in here, and show you a nice little overview of what the outside looks like.
And for the most part, you've also done this whole entire build basically by yourself. I barely had to help.
Thank you.
You've done it all top to bottom.
Well, it's been an interesting one. It's been fun. It's just definitely had its challenging moments.
Oh, I believe it. Building is really fun, but really hard in this game.
Ah! Paul.
Sorry. That was funny.
No!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not funny.
That was funny.
sad.
No need to be sad. It's okay.
Oh, this one's gonna take more. This is a fat window.
Oh, yeah, that's the 3x2 window.
No.
Then finish the smaller windows.
It's gonna bother me if there's just a big ass window that doesn't have anything.
Okay, what about that 4x4 big giant window? Did you think about that?
No. No, I did not, in fact, think about that. Okay, excuse me, game. It says, bitch, you need to move your fat ass out of the way. I'm not gonna put that glass piece down until you move. And it says...
It says these things?
Yep.
You heard it?
Sure. What?
You can hear the game speak.
Pretty sure these are the things that the game thinks. It thinks evil things.
Evil things.
Evil things.
But we like the game.
Oh yeah, we like the game. I'm not saying that we don't like the game. I'm just saying it thinks evil things.
It says evil things.
It says evil things.
But it also says that it loves you.
Sure. What?
Just, sure.
Why won't you go where I want you to go?
It says dirt.
It does say dirt.
Dirt, dirt, dirt.
Dirt, 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 dirt,
Dirt, dirt.
I don't think I can actually put a piece right there. And this makes him sad.
You should be able to put a piece there.
It won't let me though.
Aim it at the wood, not at the glass. There you go. What's really odd is that if you aim at the piece to attach to another glass piece, it will think that it's not being supported. Glass really gives no support. It's a very weak material.
Fair enough, it's glass. But... hard to tell if I'm putting that in right because of how clear it is.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Well, we were able to actually do almost the full thing. Those are the only windows we weren't able to do.
That's not that bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows.
Not bad. You do still have that really big window, but that shouldn't be that bad either.
Okay, so we'll wait till nighttime to actually light that so that I can show you guys what it all looks like. But let's take you out to the front and give you a nice little walk around. So, minus the fact that this side is clearly unfinished because there's no glass in those pieces. But we'll walk around and look at all the pieces that we have glass-wise from the outside. That's really pretty.
I really like that. That's a really pretty lighthouse.
Thank you.
It might be stumpy, but it's cute.
Well, thank you. Alright. Well...
oh, did you want to show them the dock really quickly? Since I have that pretty much finished.
yes.
We had an abundance of resources, so I decided to clear out our storage a bit and load our dock up with boats that we will probably never ever use.
They're just there for aesthetics, I suppose, at this point.
Well, considering we're basically going to be rebuilding a whole entire new base and getting that started in the next episode, Haldor, our teleporter to Haldor, is basically right next to a big plains biome, and it's right next to a really nice sized mist biome, and since those are the next two biomes we're going to be going to, and this base is pretty much full, and we have blast furnace, we have all sorts of stuff that we're going to start building with. We need a whole new space, and I've been working now on getting the Haldor area all leveled out. We're not going to show you this video because right now it looks like trash, but next video you'll be able to see how we are going to get that started.
So, I'm going to go ahead and be back with you guys once it's nighttime so that I can light the fire. Alright, it is nighttime now. Actually, I do not have wood in my inventory, so we're gonna run in really quick and grab some wood so that we can fill up the fire pit and see it in action, even though it's not quite completely done. That will be one of the things that I add in next episode that I will finish up quickly for you guys. Because by that time, we will have had the time to go and get the crystals from the mountain. But up we go. And smoke's all pilfering out the top, which is why we left that completely open, since I was going to be putting glass all the way around. But let me come down and we can look at it in all its gloriousness.
I can see it from being all the way over by the house.
It doesn't necessarily give off as much light down here as I was hoping it was going to. So I will still need to put extra light down here, unfortunately. I mean, it's not necessarily a fail, but it's not necessarily what I planned and wanted.
It lights up over here pretty good. I think that part of the thing is that the fire might not be completely centered.
Well, if you put it in the center, you're gonna walk into the fire when you get up there.
Yeah. Next lighthouse will be bigger. Wider, taller, better!
But for our first little lighthouse, minus finishing the, 5 windows, I say that this is a pretty good first attempt.
Hell yeah, it is.
We're gonna call it for today, guys. Next episode, we're going to be getting the new base area ready, finishing up the last 5 windows, and we always end up adding something extra anyways, so, look forward to that. If you happen to like the video, leave a like to let us know you enjoyed. Subscribe if you'd like to become part of the Goblin Army family. And if you'd never like to miss a post, push that bell icon. Now, you spread positive vibes. I'll spread positive vibes. Until next time, have a goblin-tastic day. Bye! Are you really just gonna sit here and run around in circles this entire time?
Yes.